As a leader, you're juggling a lot of things. You're juggling meetings, responsibilities, organizing things, training, your schedule, learning new computer programs, going to trainings. The list goes on and on and on. And I'm going to tell you, the juggle will never stop. However, I want to share with you how to effectively manage the juggle and enhance your leadership skills and the leadership skills of the people within your organization and on your team. And the first thing that we have to do is, as we get promoted, as we go through and live up the ranks within our organization, we need to know the expectations that our leaders and the organization have for the role that we're in. What are their expectations, standards, and vision for you? See, so many times when we get promoted, we want to hold on to old responsibilities, old tasks of our old role. Typically, that role is what brought you in. That's what you loved about it. I mentioned I was a therapist, and I was a therapist for a long time. And I got promoted into an administrative position. And I held on because I loved being in front of people. I loved helping people directly. So I argued for and fought for and won the role of still meeting with clients. And I loved it. I additionally added on my administrative responsibilities, only to burn myself out in time. It was a slow burn, but the burn happened. Remember, what you start in the beginning will be expected in the middle and the end. So because I continued to see clients, it became an expectation that I would. And as my caseload grew, so did my administrative responsibilities. So now I'm getting called in and having conversations, and tough conversations, on why my stuff isn't done. And the onus fell on me because I fought to hold on to that, and now I'm struggling to do it, and I feel weak saying that I can't. So know the responsibilities. If I and when you know and knew the responsibilities that are most important to the organization, now you know what to focus on. Part 2 is now knowing what to give up. Knowing what to give up. And if you remember the leader's priority quadrant, that high priority handle now, high priority handle later, lower priority handle now, lower priority handle later. Know what to give up. Know what to release and allow the people on your team to evolve their leadership skills. Give away and start to delegate the lower priority handle later. And then that person can move up. Remember, how you give it up, how you delegate, using their language will allow you to have their ear and allow them to enhance their leadership rather than them feeling dumped on. The third part is knowing the superpowers of the people on your team and within your organization. If you give it up to someone who's not good at it, can't do it, and it doesn't meet their superpower, you're going to drive yourself crazy, taking it back and only adding to your workload or burning out another person. Knowing your people's superpower and who to give it to. Lastly, you want to reveal. There's that word again. You're going to hear it throughout this because it's so important that as a leader, that you are transparent, you're clear, and you're concise. Reveal that this is a transition. I'm juggling a lot of things right now. We're going through some transition and change. I want to start delegating so you can speak your language and be flexible, move up, have knowledge and advancement, all of those different things. This is going to be a trying time. It may be difficult from time to time. I'm available for your questions. I'm available to hear your solutions to make this process more seamless. Reveal that it's tough for you, tough for them, making yourself available, enhancing your leadership, theirs, and allowing you to manage the juggle of leadership. Now that you know how to effectively manage a leader's juggle, I have a few questions for you to enhance your leadership, your team, and the organization. Question number 1. What stood out the most for you in this topic of a leader's juggle? I want you to hit pause and answer this question. If you're watching this by yourself, think about it and write it down in your notebook. If you're watching this in a group, have a conversation about it and go around and what stood out the most for you regarding this topic. Question number 2. What do you know you need to give up from your leader's juggle, giving you not only peace of mind and less stress, but also enhancing your leadership and the leadership skills of those on your team, allowing them to evolve into the leader that they can be, that you want them to be, and most importantly, what the organization needs them to be. If you're watching this by yourself, think about it and write the answer in your notebook. You're watching this as a group, discuss it. Pick some people and have a conversation about what they know they need to give up and the plan of how it's going to happen.